the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, who day we ignite in Cincinnati, we gon' rise in the jungle, we unite in drippin' orange and black and white. Who day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Wake up the beast, every game day is a feast. Time to bust it off the leash. In the jungle, drippin' heat. Tigers strike the city streets. East side, stand up. West side, stand up. If you reppin', who that? Time to put your hands up. Bingo stripes, we in it. New day, new age, yeah, we get it. Cincinnati, jungle fitted. Who they in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earn our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle drippin'. Nasty, natty, yeah, we lit it. Lit the crowd, get the city loud. Yeah, we feastin' now. Fit the bounce, make the city howl. Now we beastin' now. Thunder through the tunnel, from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes be tatted on the jungle when we flex that who they muscle on them. Stripes, Cincinnati, we gon' rise in the jungle, we unite in drippin' orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Stripes. Now who gotta move like it on? Stripes. Now who wanna move closing on? Stripes. Now who wanna move on? If you got stripes and you let the city know you rock 'em, yeah we got 'em, yeah we fought 'em. Like that black and orange up on 'em, bingo bottle, never stop.
Let me tell you about a guy named Joe. He grew up in Ohio. He's small town like me and you. From Athens to LSU. Now he's the king of the AFC. Jackpot Joey. He's got rose-colored Cartier. Cigar smoking protege. Got diamonds in his chains. And ice running through his veins. He's the king of the AFC, Jackpot Joey. Cincinnati royalty, small town loyalty, still connected to his roots, wearing hero boots. He's the king of the AFC, Jackpot Joey.
What's up, guys? Live after should have been a great Super Bowl ruined by the damn referees once again. I will look, if the Chiefs won the game fair and square, I give them the props, but they're giving the game again on a bullcrap pass interference call. Ridiculous. I'm sorry. I can't take it anymore. It's just stupid. Why does the NFL love the Chiefs so much? Greg, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Dude, I'm just trying to gather my thoughts right now, Strawberry. I mean, like, normally I try to say to myself, okay, let's just see what people on social media are saying. You go from a bunch
Everybody's agreeing with us.
No, LeBron James, all these experts, all of them
Right.
say this is a BS call. Now, I know they're saying, well, Bradbury said he held on. I don't know if he's just saying
Dude,
that.
he could not catch that ball. It was an uncatchable
Yeah,
pass in a shot.
It wasn't even catchable. It's like Strawberry, man. Like I say, I mean, I try to say to myself, you can't rely on that game because the Eagles had their chance in a bunch of times and all that. But still.
But still, you can't let the refs
You
decide
can't.
the game
The
again.
refs just ruined that game.
Yes.
Man.
And look, Travis Kelce needs to shut the hell up. They literally handed you the game.
Exactly.
We handed them the game 2 weeks ago in Kansas City when we gave them the 15-yard penalty, plus they didn't do any calling the holding calls or any of that stuff. You've got both games literally handed to you. You didn't do shit to win the game. I won't say you didn't do shit. You did something to put yourself in position to win the game. But then when the referees or the other team screws up to give you the game, it's like mind-numbing. It's like, oh my God, we're the greatest team ever. No, you're the luckiest fucking team ever, to be honest.
Dude, Strawberry, man. So my buddy said last year how the Bengals were lucky to get the Super Bowl. I'd never seen such luck in my entire life with the Chiefs and all that, man, just go their way. I mean, Travis Kelce, you and I are both diehard Bearcat fans.
Yes. I love Travis, but you need to shut up.
But Travis Kelce, man.
Shut up, Travis.
I'm sorry.
Shut up. Like,
I'm sorry. When Bleacher Report, who I'm subscribed to, when it even comes up, all these experts, Pat McAfee. I mean, the list goes on and on, man. I mean, we're not the only ones. I try to go outside and see what everybody else is saying. Everybody else is like, this is BS, man. That tells you something. I know you can't always blame the refs. I know people are going to call us a bunch of whiners.
But literally, you can on this one because he put his hand on his hip. Did he turn him? Did he slow him down? Did he grab his jersey? No, he put his hand on his hip. That's it. It did not affect the play whatsoever. It should have been 4th down, and you got to kick a field goal or punt it. One or two.
Skip Bayless.
Bullshit.
Twitter. Eagles should have had the ball. And let me tell you something. I would have liked my chances with the Eagles going down the field to win the game.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely, man. So when I saw that call, I'm like, you just can't make this up. Here's a good debate, though, Strawberry. Which was more BS, that call or the Logan Wilson call last year? I mean, we can go on and on, man. It's just
I
just know all the Chiefs
look.
fans.
All right, I'll put it. So last year I was trying to be nice.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, we had our chances to win. The Logan Wilson call, yes, it was horrible. But we had our chances. But to see it happen twice in the Super Bowl, back-to-back years, for calls that decided the damn game is bullshit. Complete bullshit.
Dude.
The referees, unless they are tackling the guy, swallow your whistle. You can't call that. That's really that's really the only call I am upset about in the entire game. Other than that, they great. There's a minute 40 left. The guy put his hand on his hip, and you call it pass interference is bullshit.
Well, you know what? Now, here's another thing. Even though it didn't matter, the play still stand. Have you in your life ever seen the refs say defense needs a chance, didn't get a chance to get their players back on the field when they challenged that catch? I have never in my life seen a rule called like that my entire life.
No, I haven't either. I will give you that one. That one was that one. Like I said, that one's crazy, but this one legitly gave the game to the Chiefs. That's what ticks me off when you have a call that completely changes the game.
Easily.
Changed the game. It gave the game to the Chiefs. And Chiefs fans, congratulations. You're giving another Super Bowl. Congratulations. I mean, if I'm a Chiefs fan, I'm like, hey, we won. I got you. I understand. But
I'd be winning.
As far as the rest of the NFL, it's bullshit, and they gave it to you.
Yeah. No, like I say, when you have on Bleacher Report even saying people calling out that play call, that tells you a lot, right? That tells you we're not.
It's not just us. It's everybody.
Yeah, exactly, man. Everybody's now realizing this. Chiefs fans, I mean, that we're going to have to deal with Chiefs fans saying, oh, you guys are we're two-time Super Bowl champions. Look, nothing against Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes is a great quarterback. I think he's the best. Right. I think Burrow's a better quarterback, but I think he's the best player in the league. Pat Mahomes is well-deserving and all that. I am not knocking him for that from what he had to deal with this year. But I just want a fair game. And at that point,
that's it. Just call it fair. I mean, yes, I was rooting for the Eagles. I didn't want the Chiefs to win. But if they won fair and square, fine. I would give you your props. I have no problem with that if you won it fair and square. But to get a call that determines it was a great game. It was tied up in the fourth quarter. Why? Oh my! Why? Why? I just don't understand why you want to ruin something like that.
Man, NFL's. The thing of it is, NFL's the only sport I really care to watch. Like after this, man. I mean, I'm just waiting till September, man, because the Reds. I don't really care for basketball and the Reds. I'm not going to waste my time. That's a different story. It's just going to be Strawberry. This is going to be a long couple months. All I can tell you is, man, the off season's here.
Yeah, off season. That's the only good thing about this. The off season's here. Yeah. We can talk about what the Bengals need to do or whatever, but it's just I can't, dude. I've been pissed. Like I was effing mad. Like I was having fun. Drinking beer, eating wings, eating pizza, watching the game, enjoying it, It literally determined the game.
Buddy, let them play the game and all that. Let them play. Let
the players decide. And then with Travis Kelce, when he came on, it's like, dude, did you see what happened? They gave you the game. I would not be chirping And for all these Chiefs fans that gave us crap for calling a Burrowhead and all this stuff, Travis Kelce needs to shut the hell up. He had a great game.
No,
But the NFL literally handed you the game.
Yeah,
and you can't say otherwise.
Yeah, I know he was like in the heat of the moment, but you say, "Oh, for all you doubters out there," I'm like, just please stop and all that. You know,
oh, they're riding Philly. Really, I Philly fans are crazy, but yeah, I'm mad.
I don't blame them. No, if I'm a Philly fan right now, I'm not sleeping for the next couple of weeks, and I don't blame.
I'm not even a Philly fan, and I'm up right now because I'm pissed off. This is so stupid.
No. Did you? There's a thing on social media. This one Philly fan gets so mad at a buddy's house, he breaks the whole TV, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't blame him for doing it.
I don't blame him either because it's bullshit.
Yeah, no,
they handed him the game.
Exactly, man. Exactly. You know, it's just like, you know, we're not the only ones that get screwed by something like this, man. It's just totally BS.
Why does the NFL want the Chiefs to win so bad? For what?
Why
do you want this controversy? Why do you want people this mad and thinking the game is fixed? I mean, literally. I didn't think it was, and I still don't think it's fixed. But I think I think the NFL goes, okay, we want to lean this way a little more or something. Because
no, Mahomes is the passing of the torch to Brady.
Bullshit, Mahomes is.
Yeah.
You gave him the game. That doesn't count. I don't give a crap what he did. Greg, it honestly takes everything away from what Patrick Mahomes did in the game. Patrick Mahomes had a great game. He played awesome. This takes all of it away from him because they gave him the game. No, it's always going to be an asterisk.
No, I'm just saying, man. That's what the NFL wants. They want a passing of the torch and all that. You know what, man? With the Bengals, we got treated. Maybe you remember this, like the Detroit Pistons of the late 80s, because nobody wanted to see that team win a championship. After Larry and Magic left, they wanted to shift straight over to Michael. But when the Detroit won those 2 years, the NBA didn't like that. That's what happened.
Yeah, no, I know. Look, I'm a Michael fan, so I hate the Pistons, but I do understand.
No, but you get what I'm saying.
Pistons weren't a marketable team. Okay, but the Chiefs, the Chiefs got two players. They have Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes. That's it. That's name another guy on their team that's like marketable. I mean, if you want to go that, the Bengals have got T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow. I mean, come on now. I mean, if you want to talk about a marketable team, it's the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, people love the Bengals and all. That's what I don't get, man. There's people outside I know that love the Bengals. They're happy to see what they're doing, but apparently the NFL just is not. You know, it's like this. I guess you could say this connection. Zach Taylor, 0 votes for NFL Coach of the Year. BS. I mean, it's just so asinine, man.
Kevin, what you got?
If I may say one thing, which is, I've noticed this among many of the sports teams that I like. They're all Ohio sports teams, whether that be the Bengals or the Reds or the Blue Jackets. You know, the Crew, Ohio State, Bearcats, whatnot. There is just, over the years, there is this weird thing that always seems to happen where calls go against these teams just for the fact because they're Ohio. And this
let's be honest, Kevin, out of all those teams you mentioned, the only one that is actually legitimate as far as having a chance to win a Super Bowl and be legitimate. Sorry, I love the Blue Jackets. I love my Bearcats. The only one that is legitimate to actually be given these calls is the Bengals. That's it. The rest, the Blue Jackets, I'm sorry, Blue Jackets are pissing me off. They suck this year. Bearcats are not that good this year. But that's the thing. It's like, why are they not for the Bengals?
But let me explain this. There are calls, and it's not necessarily just in a championship game. There are calls just in games that have happened against Ohio sports teams where you look at that and you go, ooh, that's not a good call. What happened? Because Ohio against the world is a real thing. I'll just reference one. There's been 2 calls in 2 recent Blue Jackets games that were not good calls. Kent Johnson gets called for tripping, which he wasn't even close to tripping, but whatever. And then last season, the Blue Jackets are playing the Penguins. Clearly goaltender interference. You cannot bump into the goalie and then take the puck and score. Well, that's what Pittsburgh did. They bumped into the Blue Jackets goalie, Jonas Korpisalo. The puck comes loose and Pittsburgh scores. It goes to review, but it's not goaltender interference. When if that's the Blue Jackets or any other team,
Yeah, but
it would be called goaltender interference.
Kevin,
And the
I understand what you're saying.
holding call against the Bengals and the calls against the Chiefs to end the season, that wasn't very
Right.
good either. You
No,
know, Patrick
I understand that,
Mahomes,
but
I
we're talking
get
about the
it,
Super Bowl right now.
but
Like,
my point is how I'm putting this together here. Trying to pull this together here.
good.
There is a bias, in my opinion, and many Ohio sports fans, regardless of what Ohio sports team you like. You've seen it watching the games. There are many times where an Ohio sports team gets screwed because of a call that shouldn't have happened. Ohio against the world is a thing. It is a thing. Whether you name an Ohio sports team, there is a call that has happened in a game that shouldn't have been called, but it happens. And it sounds terrible to say, claim, the refs and this and that. And normally, generally speaking, I don't like to be that guy. But
I try not to be that guy, but it's
but
becoming
when you see this again and again and again and again,
Yeah.
it just kind of makes you wonder.
And that's the thing is, we're this pissed off. How do you think Philly? Like they said, Philly is riding right now. We're this pissed off, and I look. I wanted the Eagles to win. If the Chiefs won, I would have tipped my hat to them. Like, great, yeah, you won, cool. But the win like this is ridiculous, and that's the thing. I'm like, and you're saying Ohio, great, but this happened against the Eagles, and this is a NFL problem that happens. Like it's blatantly obvious for some stupid reason. The NFL and everybody says money. What the hell's money has to? You have 50 million people watching the Super Bowl. Who gives a crap who wins it?
Yeah,
they're gonna watch it anyway.
Is it a narrative thing? Is it
Kevin, hold on. Let Greg in. Okay, what, Greg?
Strawberry. It's interesting you say that because like most of the games were with the Bengals were some of the most watched games and all that. That's
right.
Why we broke so many records of watched games. I just don't get it with the NFL and all that. It's like the Pro Football Hall of Fame for years shunning the Bengals and all that. I don't know what it is and all that, but I'm just sick and tired of it. I don't know if it's something they have against ownership or what, but dude, I'm just tired of it, man. I'm just tired.
I mean, I agree with this comment right here, Ross. He goes, I don't know who got screwed worse, Cincinnati or Philadelphia people.
Yep.
Dude, honestly, I mean, look, I'll say this. Philadelphia, I got screwed out of the Super Bowl. I mean, it should have been 4th down, and you either got to kick a field goal at 40 yards or whatever it was, or you got to try to make another play. That's where it should have came down to, not giving him basically first and goal. They literally gave him the game. I mean, Juju Smith-Schuster ran a play and then slid so he wouldn't score to save more time, which is a smart play by Kansas City. I agree with that. But that literally is the next freaking play. Absolutely. You gave them the damn game.
Dude,
it's bullshit.
Dude. If I'm an Eagles, like I told you, if I'm an Eagles fan, man, I'm a Bengals fan and I'm pissed. I'm like, right, because we feel their pain and all that and stuff.
Right, it's complete bullshit.
Yeah, it is.
Like, why would the NFL want this as why would you want your greatest event? Everybody in the world watches. Why would you want it decided by that? Everybody says money. It's not money. You make money no matter who wins.
Yeah.
So why would you do this? It makes no sense.
It
makes no sense at all.
Is it a narrative thing that they want certain narratives to drive home?
Why?
Is there certain people that they really want to push for? Let's just say, pick Patrick Mahomes or someone. If they win another Super Bowl, maybe does it fit their narrative? Makes it look better, more marketable for them to throw that out there compared to some other teams or
why
some other players?
I have no idea. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, it literally makes no sense because there's no reason you're making. Look, NFL could not play a game, or they could put the game where. Honestly, if they were to put a game on Tuesday, it would be the most watched game or most watched TV event that night. They don't play on Tuesdays. They can do it. They can put a game wherever they want. They can move the game to Saturday night on for Super Bowl, which I've said for a million years they should do this, because so people who don't like I work Tuesday through Saturday, so I don't have to go to work tomorrow, which is great. They can do that. They can do whatever they want. That's why when people are like, well, it's money. They make money hand over fist. The problem is you have referees who are not full-time. You have in the playoffs, and I just found this out, you take referees from different teams of referees, and you take the best ones out of each group or whatever. You should take the best team. First of all, they should be full-time refs. Second of all, whoever is the best refereeing group of that year should ref the Super Bowl, not this guy or that guy or that guy.
Yeah, randomly.
You're all working together. You should be on that team.
Yeah, or randomly. Yeah, like you say, not randomly pick people for the Super Bowl. Pick the guys that know what they're doing and all that. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just like, like I say, man. I mean, Strawberry. I'm just speechless, man. There's people. There's going to be
LeBron James is even tweeting about it. I mean,
LeBron James. Yeah, the fact that
right.
he's about it. What does that tell you, right there?
Right. He's the most woke guy around. It has nothing to do with any. This is football. This is the game. You can't screw this up.
I just hope when Roger Goodell said, "Oh, this is the best referee we've ever seen," and the whole world was
he's full of crap too.
And I just hope this is a big wake up call for everybody to finally.
It should be.
We've all been seeing, and what Eagles fans just witnessed now.
It kind of makes me wonder about the whole officiating thing. Not just what I remember, the day the Bengals lost, I was very sad and upset that it happened. Then I was reading Twitter that day and just seeing how everyone was coming together. Even like Steeler fans were saying, hey, Bengals, you kind of got screwed there. That wasn't good. And hashtag NFL Rick being trending again. And it's not just a fans thing. But it's also bad when you have people, just football in general, be TV, media personality, players, and everyone just saying, that wasn't very good. And then it pops up again today with this basically the same idea that, hey, rigged, this isn't a good look and everything. That's something that I wouldn't want people talking about if I was the NFL. I agree with what everyone, Jeff and Greg has been saying. It's like, something has to.
Dude, I'm pissed.
You can't have this thing to talk about like this.
I don't think I've ever been this mad about a game that I really didn't give two craps about. I mean, I really didn't. I wanted the Eagles to win, but I'm just there to enjoy football. I am so freaking mad about this because they literally changed the damn game because of that stupid call.
Strawberry, man, like you said, this is the most pissed off I've ever been at a non-Bengals game, easily.
Right. I am mad. I'm like,
I'm extremely mad over this, man. I mean, I just hope it gets into attention. And they're going to say, well, this, and this, or, they're still doing a good job. It's just, yep, that's exactly what I've been trying to say, Nate.
Well, the thing is, Brady won it because he deserved it.
Yes.
There's not one call in any of those Super Bowls that he won that we can that I can think of in the back of my head. All right, tuck rule. All right, take it back, tuck rule. You might be able to do that there. But at the beginning of that, who the hell is Tom Brady? At that point, that's the only one. They had no clue he's going to go win 7 of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, so if anybody else wants to jump on like Kevin did, right here, the stream is the link is in the chat here, and I'll put it up there again if you guys want to jump on and you want to. It's just like, look, this is again group therapy. I'm mad. I'm like, I am so freaking mad because it's just ridiculous what they did, and I tried not to do. I tried so hard to not, excuse me, blame the refs and all this, but it is so. I mean, I got so mad. I went from having so much fun to just instantly pissed off. You ruined a great game. I wanted to watch a good football game. It was tied up in the fourth quarter. The Chiefs were driving. I'm rooting for the Eagles. I'm hoping they win. I'm hoping they stop them. And then you give them, you give them the game. I can't. That dude, whoever called that, should be fucking fired. I'm sorry. You ruined the best game of the freaking year. Whoever you are, you ruined the game. You should be fired. I'm sorry. You should be freaking fired. That's bullshit. You can't make that call. He couldn't have caught the ball anyway. He missed him by 5 yards. He didn't grab his jersey. He didn't turn him. He put his hand on his hip, which 99% of quarterbacks do that. Like, watch football. And it's just unbelievable that you're a referee and you don't know that happens every freaking play. That you don't call. Oh my God. You don't call that. Sorry.
Yeah. Hey, Strawberry. I was only going to, unfortunately, I do have to go into work 6:30 in the morning. I just wanted to hop on.
My God. You got to go to bed.
I got to get to bed, man. But I really just wanted to hop on. And like you said, I'm pissed off right now. I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to get any sleep tonight over that. It's just funny, man. This is a non-Bengals game and all that.
Right.
But yeah.
It's non-Bengals.
Dude. But anyway, Strawberry, I appreciate you've had me on, man. You take care of yourself, man. Just hang in there. All I can tell you is, man, just keep moving forward, buddy.
Exactly. All right, brother. Appreciate you, Greg. All right, we got Kevin. I'm gonna let you go too. We got another guy jumping on, Rob in the waiting room. So appreciate you. Go Bearcats.
Jeff.
Go, baby. Appreciate you. All right.
Hey, what's
Rob,
up, man?
what is up, man?
What's up, guys?
What's going on? What do you got?
This came out, 10 years ago that the Mafia was working with the NBA and rigging games, and the guy went to prison for it. The ref that came out and said, "This is what's going on."
Yeah. And I watched the documentary on Netflix.
Yeah, dude. And people think like, oh, this stuff can't happen, but it only takes like a few refs.
It takes one call.
Right.
One call.
Yeah. It only takes a few refs and it only takes one call. Yep. And that guy set the line. Like, it's that easy. And everyone wants to say, oh, that can't happen, but it happens every day in everything.
Dude, it's and the thing is, the line wasn't even that big. It wasn't. What was the Eagles face or favored by what, 3 points? Is that what it was? Rob,
it was something like that. I got in when it was different than that, but yeah,
it was. I mean, maybe. I'm just starting to get into sports gambling and stuff. But if you're gonna make it that blatantly obvious, then you need to get out of sports gambling.
Like,
sorry,
there literally needs to be an investigation into it because
I think so.
The NFL has a monopoly. There's no other game. It's NFL betting. That's all there is. The refs, they don't even work. It's like some sketchy system where they don't even work for the NBA all the way. Like, the NFL all the way. They work for which
Rob, I think it's ridiculous. Like, if you the most popular sport in the world does not have full-time referees.
Right. Yes.
Absurd.
Yeah. Right.
Absurd. And they're the only one that doesn't. And
it's
then
like some
in
weird
the playoffs,
contract. They're like contractors of some sort. Yeah, it's
right. Hell, half of them are doctors and lawyers or whatever.
Yeah, it's really sketchy, man. Like,
yeah,
it makes no
sense. So you and the worst part, like I said, I just realized this year that they don't even take the guys, the team of referees that they work together all year. They don't take the teams and make them the referees of the playoff games or whatever. They pick guys who were quote unquote, the best refs.
They mix and match them up.
The team, if you get look, if you and me ref the game or whatever, we're used to making calls. Like, all right, we're used to how that guy. It's just like an offensive line or a teammate. That guy's going to do what he does every Sunday. If you have a new ref that you never work with, you're going to have this.
Yeah, man. And not only that, like even if what you're saying, they're making mistakes, but you don't know what's malicious or not. We don't know if these are malicious mistakes or they're just bad at their jobs. Like, it's either one or the other.
Jobs.
They're either really bad at their jobs or they're making mistakes on purpose.
But
so
when it's that blatantly obvious,
man. There's no third option. There's no refereeing is hard. Like it's not.
I agree with that. It is. I don't think it's easy.
It's hard to miss things, but it's not hard to make shit up. Sorry, to make things up.
You can say shit, it's fine.
Yeah, man. Like, just making shit up. Like, literally, that they'll say, oh, this isn't a touchdown when it's clearly a touchdown, or this is holding when there was no holding. The guy's not even touching him.
Right.
It's hard to catch everything. But when you're making things up, that's when it gets like what's going on here,
dude, it's and legitly, when it literally changes the outcome of the game,
Right.
there, dude, you made it blatantly obvious you did not want the Eagles to win.
The
Right there
whole
on that
game.
call.
The whole
Yeah,
game came down to that, you know.
I mean, look, okay. Another one, just calls in general, which drive me nuts. The catch rule. If the guy is out of bounds, his entire body is out of bounds. Who gives a crap if he can hold on to the ball out of bounds? He's out of bounds. The play should be over.
Yeah.
If he gets 2 feet in, catches it, has control of the ball,
If
and
he
his whole
has-
body
yeah.
is out of bounds, the play should be over.
The second he has the ball in possession and his 2 feet touch, if he doesn't fumble the ball while he's in
Right.
bounds, that's a touch. I mean,
Right.
that's a catch. That's it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's just like the T. Higgins touchdown earlier this year, which I never knew. Apparently, when you catch a touchdown in the back of the end zone, your heels have to be in bounds. Which
Yeah.
I never knew
right?
that. I never heard that before ever.
What
I'm
is
like,
that?
oh,
You know, when did
I have
did that
no
get
idea.
invented, you know?
right? It's just like they just make shit up on the fly. Oh no,
On the
it's
fly.
rule this.
Like-
There's rule, and it's legitimately in the rule book. But that's stupid. Who the hell thought of that?
I
you
know,
catch-
man.
Like if you catch the ball, you have 2 feet in bounds, and then a touchdown, it's over. Like so,
It's
the
wild.
drives me nuts, like if you have a touchdown and you just stick the ball, if you hit the pylon or you stick the ball over the touchdown over the line there, it's a touchdown. You can
Right.
drop it immediately, but if you catch it, you gotta catch it. Hold on to it. Pray to Jesus that you don't bobble when you hit the ground, and then it might be a touchdown. Is
Yeah.
freaking stupid.
Yeah, man.
They make it so hard. It's oh my god.
They can they can fix everything, in my opinion, by coming out and saying we're starting our own group of referees. They're going to work
Right.
for us full time.
Mhm.
They're going to be, if they mess up on the field, they're going to get fired. You know, they're
Yes.
going to be they're going to get
Right.
paid very well to do their
Hold 'em
job
accountable.
very well. But
Mhm.
if they don't do it very well, they're getting fired.
Exactly.
Like, it's that easy. Like it's not hard. This isn't some
You're
enigma.
not driving right now,
This-
are you?
Yeah, I'm in McDonald's.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. They're like, this isn't some enigma, you know,
Right.
like that's hard to figure out. Like,
And that's what drives us nuts when Roger Goodell comes out after the egregious. Look, I didn't do it a lot on my show because my opinion, we gave them the game when we shoved Patrick, which we hit Patrick Mahomes out of bounds, but he threw himself into the stands. He made it worse than it was, which props to Patrick Mahomes. You know, I would do the same thing. We gave him the game. We did. We gave him a 15-yard penalty, and there were multiple holds. And
Yeah,
I'm
we
like, there are times where I'm like, okay, well, we could have won the game. But then when I see it against another team, that's just okay. Then all the crap that I've thought about in my back of my head of that this is
you think
I
you're
don't-
you think you're paranoid? Maybe you think you're paranoid because it's
right.
your team.
Yes, right. And then you see it against another team that you don't give a crap about. That happened. The same thing happened to your team. It's like, okay, this can't happen. This
Yeah, I'll
can't
take a
happen.
large unsweet tea.
Is it on for you?
That's it.
Hey, friend, like on
All right, thanks. Yeah, my bad.
No, you're
But,
good, dude. You're good. I'm glad you jump on. That's cool. No problem. No problem at all.
Yeah, man. Like it is good to talk to you and all that, but yeah, man, they can fix this so easily. Like it's not hard.
It's not hard at all.
Man. Yeah, they can fix this. They can make all this go away. All they have to do is say, "Hey, we're gonna hire real referees that we actually can fire when they mess up, that aren't here for 30 years, doing a poor job for 30 years."
Right.
You know, like this isn't. You know, we're gonna make it so these are our refs. You're gonna know who the refs are ahead of schedule for the whole year.
And hell,
Yeah.
dude, honestly,
I appreciate it, man.
I think they should have the refs, like, you know, the players and the coaches have to go and do these press conferences. Why not the refs come out?
Where are the refs at?
Right.
where are the refs at?
Like,
Right.
where's this dude at? Whoever I don't even know the guy's name who made the call. What
Yeah,
the
you
hell?
know,
My first question is, What the hell were you thinking when you called it? What did you see? Because he didn't pull his jersey, he didn't turn him. Which those are two things. If you're looking at PI for where he put his hand,
Right.
you look at two things. Did he turn him? Which he did not turn him. Did he pull his jersey? He didn't do either one of those. He put his hand on his hip. That's all he did. If you and me are running routes and I put my hand on your hip and I don't push you or anything like that, because he didn't go forward like he got shoved.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. Literally did not impede his progress whatsoever. How is that pass interference?
And here's another thing we have to look into. That's okay if they miss a call, but they should go pick the flag up and be like, "Hey, we looked at it, we made a mistake."
Or the eye in the sky. Well, we talk about the eye in the sky going.
There has to
call
be a
down.
check
All
and
right,
a
you all
balance.
fucked up. This is not the same. Yeah,
If they aren't going to check their own calls,
right.
there has to be a check and a balance to where another group can call in and say, "Hey, in New York, the head office can be like, hey, that's a bad call."
Right.
It's not that hard. Like, I worked with a media team, and we would fact check people on air. So if one of the announcers or one of the reporters would say something that was blatantly wrong,
Right.
we would tell them in their earbud, "Hey, you're wrong about that."
Right.
It would only take 5 seconds, and then they'd be like, "Oh, sorry, we misreported that." On the spot, they just fix themselves there. Or they'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, we said this, but we're actually here."
Rob, are you a hockey fan at all? Have you ever watched hockey at all?
Yeah, I live in North Carolina now, so I'm a fan because they're more good.
So I honestly, I think hockey has got the replay and everything. I know people still complain about it, but I think they do the best job as far as replays and stuff like that, because
they have the best system.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, you cut out there. Sorry, man.
No, I think NHL does the best job as far as replay stuff. Yeah. They have a central location. They call it to Toronto, where guys watch, or got multiple people are watching every game.
Yeah,
you call to them.
They
hey,
work there. That's their job.
Right. That's their job.
So good at. That's why they're so good at it. That's their job. Exactly.
Why doesn't the NFL do this?
Like, we have people out here who are thinking about who are thinking about some law case they have coming up, like a minute before the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have guys out here that are worried about, like, "Oh, I have this, I have to clean teeth on Tuesday." Like for real,
right?
Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
they should not have another job. They should be.
That should be their job.
Right. That should be right.
And they should want to be really good at their job. And the ones who don't make mistakes, they should make more money.
Right.
There should be incentives like, "Hey, you had this
NFL's got the money,
and your record, your record is 98%. You don't miss calls, or you don't call the wrong call 98% of the time. You're gonna do the Super Bowl,
right?
Yeah,
and you get a bonus for it.
Yeah.
I have no problem with any of that. All right, so you and me are on some random podcast here talking about this, and we can figure it out. Why the hell can't the NFL?
Exactly, man. Like, they're, big organizations though that don't have any competition. Like I said, they only compete against other sport groups. They know they're going to get the eyes. Sometimes they're, these old organizations, they don't change well. They change is so slow for them. Mm-hmm. Like, they don't. It's it's
trust
bad
me,
to say,
like,
trust
me, shows like this and people on Twitter are as mad as fuck like I am about this. It's going to change, because people are going to. Thing is, once you lose the people's trust that they believe what is happening on the field is because what happens on the field, not because of the guys in the tower.
Right.
If people like me and you believe, okay, we just give a little, a little call to
I don't
Chiefs,
watch
this.
I don't watch the NBA anymore. I used to watch the NBA.
I love
the NBA. And then I read that and I was like, wait a minute. Like, those refs do call the game. Like, in the final few minutes of the game, they're going to call 10 penalties.
Rob, that's every game. Especially as close as this game was. It was tied 35-35 in the fourth quarter. That drive, those referees All right. So you want Patrick Mahomes and you want the Eagles defense to play perfectly. That's what they have to do to stop each other. The referees have to play their game perfectly. You can't screw up.
Exactly.
If you
This is the
screw up
biggest
like
game.
this
This is
let,
it, you know?
let's just say, all right, Joseph Osai screwed up in the Chiefs game against the Bengals. You know what he had to do? He had to go stand in front of the media with tears in his eye and apologize and say, I messed up. Where's that guy with the ref? Where's that guy at? I don't know his name. He ain't got to do nothing. He can go home to his wife and kids, collect his money. He goes, maybe I messed it up.
He's got to clean teeth on Tuesday.
Right.
You know, everything's back to normal.
He ain't got to do shit.
Like, no, nothing's going to happen to him. If someone asks him, if they ask the NFL, the NFL is going to be like, how dare you? How dare you?
Oh, well, we reviewed it. And maybe it's bullshit.
He's a referee. How are you going to pick on these poor referees?
Because you want to be a
ref.
ref.
Guys are trying to do a hard job, and it's like
I agree with it's a hard job. Then they should help them to make it fucking easier.
They should get people who are better at it if it's such a hard job, and those people should get paid millions of dollars.
Yes,
I think we're all willing to pay an extra 50 cents per ticket or whatever it is to pay for these guys to be great at their jobs.
Right.
I think we're all willing to watch one extra commercial a game to pay for those referees.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, who isn't? If you polled every sports fan right now, would you watch one extra commercial if that paid for all the referee shit? Every single, it'd be like 99%. The other 1% would be trolling.
Exactly.
Like, everyone would choose that. It's not like they can't make the money to make these refs the best possible refs.
Exactly.
There's no excuses. There's absolutely
there's no excuses to have a call that blatantly obvious.
Yeah.
That decided the game.
And like you said, if we can figure this out, in some random podcast.
And look, I'll say this: it happens fast. I got it. Cool.
Okay.
Eye in the sky. And I understand. All right, maybe he saw his hand on there. Oh, he's definitely holding him. I get that.
I said,
then
we Googled everything the people, like we were saying, like our employees, whatever they would say. We Googled every single fact, and within 5 seconds, we could tell them, hey, you're wrong, or hey, you're right. We did that for a shitty little, I saw on TV. I produced some really bad TV show. Let's put it that way. And we could do that,
What TV show did you produce?
It was on Fox News, man. I was an assistant. Yeah, dude. Yeah. It was horrible. It was a bad experience. Never again, dude.
What do you do? What do you do now? You a producer now?
Nah, man. I got out of that. I worked. I was a campaign manager for Democratic candidate in North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my last actual job. So.
Did you win?
Oh no, we were going up against. We covered 30% though.
Okay.
And so we made grounds. Next time, I think we're gonna win.
All right, sounds good, brother.
Yeah. Dude.
All right, Rob. Well, I appreciate you jumping on. I mean, I think we've beat a dead horse. Maybe somebody else will jump on, but I appreciate you. I'm trying to get some of these comments, man. But appreciate you, brother.
It was nice talking to you. It was nice talking to you, dude.
Absolutely, man. Anytime I do this again, you can jump on, brother.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Later. All right, guys. Just like that, you can jump on and we can talk and we can bitch about what happened in the Super Bowl. I'm going to put this in the comments one more time. So, Ken, I see you out there, brother. I know you're always asking to jump on. Ken is like, can I jump on? Ken. Bam. Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh, we'll try again. Yeah, there you go. Bam. There is the link, Ken. So you can jump on and you can bitch and complain with me as much as you want. I am here for it because this is I'm so upset. Let's see here. Let me try to jump back in chat here. If I get my mouse to move. Let's see here. All right. So Holmes, what'd you put up here? The Pat McAfee show did say, I believe, on Thursday that 70% of the money was on the Eagles. I knew the Chiefs were going to win. Okay, that, and again, Holmes, that's the thing. It's like that's where this is turning bad for the NFL. And I know people don't agree with this. I think Roger Goodell is one of the best, probably the best commissioner. I do. I do. I think he does a great job, except for this. Where, you know, I'll put it to you this way: where he sticks his head in the mud on certain things, and then once he comes around, he does good work. And I think if we bang the drum about this enough, where people don't, you can't have your fan base, your money. Basically, we're the NFL's money. We pay the money to go watch the NFL games. We buy the jerseys. We pay for the tickets. We pay for NFL League Pass. We pay for all that stuff. You can't have us doubting what we're seeing. If we doubt what we're seeing, thinking that there's a fix-in, thinking that there's something going to happen, that we don't trust it, that gets bigger, they're going to change stuff. All right, we got Ken, we got the man, we got the myth, we got the legend. What's up, man? Ken, are you there? Hello, Ken. I like the Bengals hat. Hello, Ken. Ken?
Good job. Good work. And I think if we bang the drum about this enough,
I hear my own voice, Ken. You got whatever you got me on. You're on delay or something. Okay. We'll try to bring Ken back on in a second. I don't know what he's listening to. Teen says Ken's hanging out at Maroni's Pizza. I don't know what he's hanging out at, but he was not ready. Let's try it one more time. Are you there, Ken? Hello, Ken. Oh my goodness, you're still listening to. You're on delay, dude. You're listening to. I don't know what he's doing. Ken, look at your phone.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. What's up, man?
Okay. I'm with you on that. You know, I think people will understand why us Bengal fans are so pissed. This has the same equivalence of what happened last year. It has the equivalent of having the same thing that happened last Super Bowl.
Hey, Rob or Ken, do me a favor. Whatever. I keep hearing my voice. You have something else on? I keep hearing my own voice come through there. I think it's messing you up because we're whatever you're looking at me right now, huh?
Give me a chance to adjust the volume.
All right. Yeah, turn the volume down. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I've been a Bengals fan for over 48 years now. Can you hear me? Okay.
Keep going. Talk. Okay, I don't know what he's doing. He has, Ken, if you get caught up, you are, whatever you have on, you're on delay. I can hear it in the background, so you should be able to see me. So, like Kevin says, turn off the TV. Yeah, turn something off because you have something on that that is messing you up. Because if you're on the right. So anyway, if you get on the show, it brings you up and it'll say you're in the waiting room, and then I'll bring you up on your computer, phone, whatever you're watching me on, It'll say you're in the waiting room. The guest will bring you on whenever he wants. Be ready to go. So when you pop up, you'll see me, you'll see you, 2 different screens. Jump on there, and then you can start talking. Let's try to invite somebody else. I might try to get Ken on again here in a second. Maybe his TV has caught up. Oh, we'll see. Anyway, let's put that in the chat again. All right, it's up there. All right, let's try Ken one more time. Ken, can you hear me? You got everything figured out? Hello, Ken. Hello, Ken. Look at your phone or your computer, whatever you're on. That's the live stream. Do you see me? Hi. Hi, Ken.
I am. I'm looking at it.
All right. I can hear you. Go for it.
Okay. I've been a fan for over 48 years, and I have seen a lot of heartbreaking losses by the Bengals.
Right?
But I can tell you, though, I was pissed just like everybody else is this Super Bowl because it's a pattern. It's a continuous pattern that is going on.
Keep going. I'm listening. Go ahead.
And when you have one of the most famous basketball players in LeBron James, who didn't have a dog in the fight, so to speak, bitching, there's a problem.
Right. I agree with you. That's my biggest thing. Is like, look, I said I wanted. Yes, obviously I'm a Bengals fan. I wanted the Eagles to win. If the Chiefs won, fine. It would have sucked. If you won fair and square, cool. But to make that call at that time with 1:40 left, where it did not his arm on his hip or his hand on his hip did not affect the play whatsoever, for you to throw a flag there to to literally, it's literally handing the game to the Chiefs when you had a great Super Bowl and you handed it over to the Chiefs because you threw that flag is ridiculous.
Well, you're going to have Skip Bayless tweeted about this too. There's a continuation, though. They've got to start doing something. They ought to change the rule where a team could protest. They can protest or make a play like that where a team can throw a flag and have it reviewed.
Well, honestly, look, that's what I keep saying, though. They need to do what hockey does. You need a team sitting in New York, the hockey has teams sitting in Toronto, where to watch all the games, and then the coaches can challenge anything basically, and you challenge that flag, which I don't want it to be every 5 minutes a long delay for a replay because it should not take as long as it does. We can see it on TV. Make it faster, but damn near any flag should be reviewable. You have to do that. Hell, the Saints fans are going, hello, we've been here for years saying this because of the egregious pass interference call that did not get called in their championship game, 5, 6, 7 years ago. It's not something that's new. It's they have to fix this. They got to fix it now. This is bullcrap. You hear me, Ken?
I agree with you, but I want to congratulate the Chiefs in the victory, but it's taken away from that victory.
Oh, it's totally taken away from
it. Repeatedly, the Chiefs have gotten all the calls, and it's the type calls that decide the outcome of the game.
Yes, exactly. That's the thing is that's what I have a problem with. I'm like, when I would have preferred the Chiefs just win it without any controversy. And then for them to win it like this, if they win it with no controversy, fine. Like I said, I tip hat to, cool, you won. But literally, the AFC Championship game, there's multiple calls that did not go to Bengals' way. And then this call egregiously in the final drive to win the fucking Super Bowl, you don't change that. You don't make that call. I'm like, you can't. And then for Travis Kelce and all these guys come in and talk crap, they handed you the game. Here's the game on a silver platter. Like literally, Juju Smith-Schuster slid so he wouldn't score a touchdown to give the Eagles more time to win the game. They knew the game was over. There was nothing anybody could do about it after that play that you, whoever the referee is, called. It can't be any more obvious than this. You gave them the game. This is bullcrap.
Yeah, I want to back up here. Let's go back and look at the AFC Championship game. Let's talk about what was not called.
A lot of stuff not called.
You know, I agree that call where Mahomes was hit out of bounds should have been called. But let's back up before that. There were 2 holding calls now by the Chiefs O lineman that would have negated that. Now, why didn't they call that?
Because they're idiots. That's why they're idiots. Why do you think they didn't call it?
You know, if they want to make it be even-handed, why didn't they call it?
Right. No, I mean that's where I'm like, look, I was one that I was like, all right, you know, the Bengals gave them the game because of the 15-yard penalty. There was more stuff that the Bengals could have done, is where I was last week. And then I watched this game in the Super Bowl and I saw the call. It's blatantly obvious that the NFL wants the Chiefs to win, which literally, like, it makes no sense, Ken, because literally the NFL will make money no matter what. It doesn't matter who wins the freaking game. Everybody, there are 50 million people are going to watch this game. It does not matter who wins. Why do they care? Because obviously they do care. They wanted the Chiefs to win. They gave them other calls in the Bengals game. They gave them the biggest call in the Super Bowl. It's obvious that they wanted the Chiefs to win. And no Chief fan can sit there and tell me otherwise. Look at the call. You can't argue that. If you want to argue it, you're just an idiot. You're just sticking your head in the sand as a Chiefs fan. That's it.
Well, what is a learning experience from this that we can all gain for it? You know, we can't, fans, we probably can't do nothing to change the outcome of a call or even.
No, but we can
change
it. Look, if we do this enough, we can change it for future games. If we bitch about it and we get on social media about it, and it'll change. You can't have this. You can't. The NFL cannot have their fan base, their customers. You and me are their customers. They can't. If we lose trust in what we are watching, thinking that is legitimately determined on the field, they're going to start losing people. People are going to like, screw it, I'm not going to watch it because it's not worth it. Because I don't know. It doesn't matter what they do in the field. It is determined by who the NFL wants to win. If people think that enough, the NFL's got a problem on their hand, big time problem on their hand.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, I would think that teams should be able to protest something like that.
No, I agree with you. They can, but nothing ever happens to it. I mean, you can protest calls. Nothing ever happens to it. That's a legit thing you're allowed to do.
But I think that one of the things that we can all learn, though, is that a team should never get themselves in a position like that where it comes down to one play deciding the outcome of a game.
Right.
And I think with us Bengals now, the season we got to look forward to the draft. And I think that the Bengals, if they focus in on getting their O-line better, and bring the core of the team back, They're going to be able to go a long ways next year. I know everybody hates saying next year, though, but they're going to make some noise next year.
Yeah, but the
And
thing is,
we're
after
coming
what
at
we
the
just
Chiefs.
watched, Ken, or after what we just watched, yeah, I agree with you. We can do all that stuff, but if we can't trust what we saw on the field, we can't trust that. Because look, I'm sorry, the Eagles had a better offensive line. The Eagles had a better team all around. They did. If you can't trust, that's where the problem for me is. Like, all right, the Bengals can go improve their offensive line. They can go improve this. They can improve that. But if one referee is going, hey, you got to make a play or you got to make a call so this team wins, and that's what people think, it don't matter what the hell the teams do. I mean, that's where NFL fans are. You can improve your team all you want. If the NFL doesn't, if you think the NFL doesn't want you to win, it don't matter.
I agree with that. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just as mad as everybody else is, okay? Because I happen to believe the Chiefs shouldn't have been there. That's why I do not like the Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes cries for calls and stuff. How about it during the AFC Championship game where Burrow got hit late and knocked back, and they didn't call that call? Nope. Well, why didn't they call that? I wish the referee was here would answer that.
No, I agree with you. I can't answer that. I don't know. I mean, like I said, those are ones that I was kind of like, all right, they're going to miss calls, yada, yada, yada. But this one, this like changed everything for me. I'm like, this is bullcrap. This is blatant. This is as blatant of a call as you can get to change the game. It is. It's this blatant call. I mean, it literally changed the game. That's where I'm like, I don't know where you go from here. I don't know how you, as an NFL fan, I don't know how you're going to get my trust back. Because I'm like, dude, I don't even give a crap if the Eagles or Chiefs won. I want both teams to lose, which ain't going to happen. But you literally changed the game in one call. If you're going to do that, then what chance do we have? We can go improve our team and do all that stuff. And if you don't, the NFL don't want us to win, you can change it. That's my problem with this whole thing.
Don't it make you wonder, when did they start allowing betting in the NFL? When did that start? Is it, or has it really gotten really big as of lately?
It's gotten really big as of lately. It started probably about 10 years ago, probably like the last 2 to 3 years. Like this year, literally, it just was legal in Ohio to start betting on sporting events. So that just happened about a month ago in January. So that's when that started happening. But like the last couple of years is when it really started happening. Which, again, people say that, but the betting line was only like 3 points. I mean, it's. Which, I mean, if the NFL, look, I'll put it this way: if the NFL is is really swaying their games on betting, is dumb as hell, because good God, all right, in Cincinnati, we damn near sold out a stadium for a fucking practice at the beginning of the year, back-to-back years. We've done that. They don't have to do it. They can play a game on Tuesday and make money. You don't have to sway games. I'm like, I know it's money, but good God, if you're swaying games because of money, you're a fucking moron, because you literally have a product that makes money hand over fist. It doesn't matter what the hell you do. You can put a game, dude, literally. In Germany, they put a game in Germany, and they were singing and hanging out for an hour after the game in fucking Germany. It doesn't matter what the fuck the NFL does. They can make money. If they're literally swaying games because of betting, is fucking dumb, because you're going to ruin what you have.
Between it. There definitely is. There's a relationship. But I've noticed too that referees tend to give calls to a caliber player like Mahomes. and less to some other quarterback. It's just the way it
Well,
is.
I mean that's professional sports in general. So I understand that, but
It
I
shouldn't
don't
be,
understand.
though. That's my point.
But okay, who the hell was the wide receiver that got turned that got the pass interference called on? Who was that? Do you know his name?
I don't.
I don't either. That's the call I'm talking about. The one that changed the fucking game. It wasn't Patrick Mahomes throwing to Patrick Mahomes. It was whoever the fucking was for Kansas City, which is a no-name guy nobody gives a shit about, but that play changed the damn game.
You wait till tomorrow morning. There's going to be a Stephen A., Skip Bayless. There's going to be some people talking about this, though. You know,
they're all going to be upset, just like we are. I don't think anybody's going to go, oh, my God, you know what? The referees have a tough job. Fuck that.
Hey,
you got a tough job. Get it fucking right.
Hey, the Super Bowl champion, the referees, they hoisted the Lombardi for the second year in a row. They've got a dynasty going there.
Exactly. All right, Ken, I appreciate you, man. I'm a little homestock here.
All right. Y'all have a good one. And Bengal Nation, let's get better next year. We're going to have a better year. We beef up the O-line, and we're going to be there. And we're going to win the Super Bowl this next time.
Hell yeah. Let's go, baby.
Take care.
Appreciate you, brother. Holmes, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, Ice? How you doing, man?
Oh, I'm pissed. I'm pissed.
I can tell you kind of sound like my brother. My brother's okay. He's a Bears fan, but last year, right before it was the Chiefs beat the Buffalo Bills in the divisional matchup. He kind of really made me feel like the NFL is rigged a little bit, just a little.
I didn't think it was till tonight. I mean, honestly, this changed because, like, I hate, like I said, you watch my show a million times.
Yep.
I don't like blaming stuff on the refs because I'm like, we always make plays. But this is so, fucking blatant.
Right.
You literally changed the damn game. It gave it to them. I'm like, it gave it to the Chiefs. I'm like, go ahead.
I'm with you, man. I was watching it with my uncle, and we both said, hey, we just want a fair game. And for the most part, it was fair.
It was a great game.
It was.
They ruined it.
and all they had to do, and to be honest with you, I think if they would have just kept that flag in the pocket, I think the Chiefs would have won the game. I just didn't see Philly's offense, right? They weren't going anywhere. Exactly. That's what they would have had to done, is have to go in there, kick the field goal, sit in overtime. At least let them have that. Like you said, once they called that flag, that was it, man. That was a done deal.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there going, I'm looking at myself going, this game is over. Literally, Juju Smith-Schuster slid to not score a touchdown, which is smart.
Right.
Because they wouldn't have any time left. I mean, they literally handled them the game. And like I said, I'm starting to not like Travis Kelce so much, but for him to come and talk trash, dude, you got to shut the hell up because they handed you the game. You didn't kick anybody's ass. You barely fucking won both games because the referees gave you a call. Without 15-yard penalty, I know we hit him out of bounds, but God damn.
Right. Well, you know, my son, one more last point before I let you go. My son, we came season ticket holders this year for the first time. And we have a 5-hour drive one way.
I do. So. You're in St. Louis, right?
Right. Well, I'm actually in Southern Illinois, but about an hour and a half out southeast of St. Louis.
Right.
And after the game, I said, I already got season tickets on order. You're still going with me, right? He goes, yeah, but this NFL's got me all pissed off. So, I was like, hey, man, I don't know what to say, but if it starts getting worse, man, I'm going to stop investing my time.
That's what I'm saying. The NFL has a problem.
Yeah.
When their customers, us, don't trust what they see. If we don't trust, if it gets bigger and bigger, and we don't trust what they see, dude, you got to fix this. You can't keep having this. And that's what drives me nuts about this whole thing. Whatever, I don't even know what everybody's talking about right now on my own channel, but I'm sure ESPN and all this is talking about the same thing that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Because this has changed the game. You can't have a call changed the game. You should have it going, Chiefs Kingdom. It's this. They've won, 2 Super Bowls out of 3 years, going to Super Bowl. That's what the narrative to be. It's not going to be. It's going to be this call.
Right.
That's what it is. And I don't want to hear Patrick Mahomes was great. Bullshit. Patrick Mahomes was great, but this erased all of it.
It put a mark on it. This game put a mark on it, but you know what? Even worse, though, the AFC Championship game put a mark on it. So this kind of Super Bowl trophy is tainted for the Chiefs. I hate to say it.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is.
Yeah. I mean, they can go chanting, congratulations.
Yep.
You got the Super Bowl, your Super Bowl champs. That's great. They handed it to you. Congratulations.
With an asterisk.
Exactly.
Yeah. Hey, you guys have a good one. I'm out of here, buddy.
All right, Holmes. Thanks, brother.
See you, Holmes.
I'll catch you later, guys.
All right, dude. See you, man. Oh, shit.
Ice, I just saw you were on here, man. I checked YouTube to see if you were doing a live stream, and I just got to get on here and say exactly what the fuck. Where is it? Oh, right here. Fuck the Chiefs. Fuck them motherfuckers, man. Fuck them. It's the same shit. If you looked at Cap's Twitter, you would see it was the same holding call against the Bengals, Logan Wilson, that they did against Juju Schuster.
Yep. He
Man,
put his
fuck
hand
Juju
on
too. Fuck his ass.
He put his hand on his hip. That's it. Didn't turn him. Didn't grab his jersey. Nothing.
Not a goddamn thing. They changed the fucking bullshit of the game. Fuck them. What the fuck is going on with the Chiefs that they're in the ref's back pocket like that?
I don't know. That's what's worse about, to me. This is worse than last year because the Bengals still had a chance to win. This one was literally the game-winning drive to win the Super Bowl. You literally handed it to them. And
who played the Chiefs better? The AFC Championship, and was it the Bengals or was it Philly tonight?
Well,
the Bengals.
3 points.
Bengals played them way better. We held them to less points and everything. So that was our fucking Super Bowl.
Oh, dude. I was telling Chandler this the whole time. I said, look, if we had our healthy offensive line, we're in this game. We're beating the Chiefs. We would have been in the Super Bowl. If we would have beat the Eagles, I don't know because the Eagles are really good, but it would have been a great game, and I would have loved to find out.
Third time's the charm, buddy.
But if the NFL doesn't want us to win, though,
well, they just got to go out there and fucking smoke them right off the bat, like they did against the Bills.
You said this on my show for all year that the NFL doesn't want the Bengals to win, and I'm like, why wouldn't the NFL want the Bengals to win? They've got the young hot guy. They got Joe Burrow. They got Jamar Chase. They have T. Higgins. They're all marketable guys. Why wouldn't the NFL want them to win? But I'm with you. I don't think they do.
They fucking hate Mike Brown from all the times he was the only owner that voted no for all the different shit they tried to pass.
Make money. This is a team that makes them money. Why the hell would? Oh my god!
I don't have any idea. And to me, to tell you the truth, fucking Kansas City's not a bigger city than Cincinnati. I worked in radio before. Radio at Cincinnati was a market 25. Kansas City is a market 25. They're fucking lower. They're smaller city than us.
Right.
So quit sucking their fucking cock. Let's go.
Hell, Philadelphia is a bigger market than Kansas City is.
Well, listen,
they
won
Cincinnati and Kansas
City. They won the Super Bowl. What the fuck ever. But guess what? Who plays the fucking first game of the season? The Super Bowl winner. So we're scheduled to be in Kansas City next year. So let's fucking go the first game and just steamroll these motherfuckers and show them what's up.
Dude, I hope so. But but honestly, I'm like, dude, it's hard right now because I don't know if I don't know if they're going to let us win. That's the thing we can do. I didn't think that until now. I was like, we can do all this stuff, but if the NFL goes, all right, screw it, we want the Chiefs to win again, make a call at the end of it. If it's close, throw a flag or something. I mean, that's where I'm at in my head.
I feel you, and I feel the same way. But the thing is, though, that I'm telling you, they would have fucked us on Buffalo too if they had a chance. So this team has just got to see that they have got to go out and put their fucking foot on their throat right off the bat and just run that fucking score up and take it out of the refs' hands that they can't do shit. They need to go out there with a killer mentality and just stomp their asses like every fucking game.
And have you seen any of the Bengals players' Twitters? They're like,
No,
interesting.
no.
Oh yeah, they're all of them. Well, I'm not gonna say all, but Eli, DJ, a lot of them are going, interesting calls at the end of the
Yeah.
game again for the Chiefs to win.
I'm telling
Trust
you
me.
that I couldn't fucking hit my clicker fast enough. As soon as that time expired and that pass hit the ground when Jalen Hurts threw it, as soon as that fucking ball hit the ground, I grabbed my clicker like, boom, get off this fucking channel. I didn't want to see a goddamn piece of fucking confetti fly. I didn't want to see shit. I started watching The Rest of Us.
He's like,
I
the
didn't
thing
go
is-
on Twitter, shit, nothing. Fuck it.
Well, the thing is, I'll look. Trust me, Chiefs fans are going to chirp. You got,
Oh, yeah.
you ain't got shit to chirp about. Absolutely nothing.
No. I'm going
Because
fucking.
we all have stuff. Okay, what?
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm not gonna say shit on Twitter. I'll probably check it out every once in a while. Talk to you and Dale and people like that, but I'm not
Yeah,
saying shit. I'm just
Yeah,
waiting
like,
until next year.
yeah, wait till next year because the thing is, like I've said this before, the chip on the Bengal's shoulder is getting even bigger. Just
It got even
From-
bigger tonight.
yeah, from this game, dude.
Man, look,
It-
Joe
it-
Burrow's whole fucking career, it's starting in college. I mean, I'm sorry, starting in high school, is don't piss him off. Don't tell him he can't do shit because that's exactly what that man needs to build on shit and get even better. You know,
It's not only him. It's Zach. It's Jamar.
they're gonna
it's
fuck him up next
E.
year.
Dude, the thing is, what we're going to do this year that we haven't done last year is we are going to concentrate on getting that number one seed. And I told Chiefs fans this when I was in Kansas City. I said, we'll see you next year. And I said, I don't doubt that. I said, but the difference is it's going to be in Cincinnati.
Yeah, me and you,
They're
Iceman, we're going to be fucking partying in Lot 1 for the AFC Championship. We're going to be going into Paycor Stadium and partying. And then, I swear to God, we're going to Vegas.
Oh, dude, I've already saved money. I'm already saving money.
I might not be able to go to the Super Bowl, but I'm going out there and I'm
I'm
fucking
getting there.
tailgating. I'm partying. I'm going to watch
yeah.
the game at some.
And I'm going to talk shit, and
Oh, yeah.
I don't care. Like, y'all could suck my left nut.
Line them up, fucking knock them down, man. We're
Right.
gonna kick their
Dude,
ass next season.
Good God, I'm so mad. Anyway. All right, man.
I was a Miles Sanders touchdown away from winning $2,600 fucking dollars though. If
Oh, yeah.
Jalen Hurts would have just handed that bitch off on that last touchdown and let Miles Sanders run it in, it would have been a lot easier for me to take that fucking loss with $2,600 fucking dollars in my pocket that I would have had to try to hide from my wife, but she would have bought fucking cat treats with it for sure.
Well, you know my story from last year, right?
Oh yeah, I do.
That one, dude. I was going to bet was the Bengals to go to the Super Bowl. I would have had enough money to go to Vegas or go to California, watch Super Bowl, and have a blast. And
mine was the same story as yours, but remember, I pussied out at the fucking dealership because I thought my wife would bitch at me for betting $50.
Well, look, I was going to bet $100, and they were closed. And then my mother and my wife talked me out of it because I was going to drive back down there. And they're like, "Are you really going to waste $100?" Like, no, I'm going to win.
Yeah, my wife would have talked me out of it for sure, but I didn't even ask her. But I'm not gonna lie. Man,
I have the best wife in the world, and I love her to death. But damn it, I wish she wouldn't talk me out of that.
Yeah, that would have been
It's
awesome.
all right, man. This has been a fun hour. I appreciate you jumping on. Anybody else who's jumped on, it's been awesome. Anyway, we're in the off season. I've done my bitching. I think I'm done until Monday. But
I'm glad for the off season. Let's just see what the fuck happens now. Let's get ready for next year.
Exactly. Pork Chop, appreciate you, brother.
Love you, buddy. Who day for
BWO.
fucking ever.
Who day
For life.
For life. BWO,
life.
baby.
You got it. Love
You
you.
don't know what that is?
I know what time it is.
World. What time is it?
BWO. I got it hanging on my fucking wall now. BWO.
Along with Can Titty Beer Guy.
And I got Can Titty Beer Guy and BWO hanging right on the fucking wall. But I also got Ted Karras saying, I'm looking at it right now. It says, "Right up yours, Tennessee. Fuck you."
Love it. Appreciate you, Chris.
All right, peace. Who day?
Later. Who day? All right, boys and girls, if you're watching, I appreciate it. I mean, I've been up for an hour and 19 minutes. Sorry, I'm coughing now. But You guys have been awesome. This is great. I mean, I needed this. I needed to come on and just bitch about this because I was so mad. Like, you have no idea. The drive home from my son's house, my wife was laughing at me, which is good, but I was so mad. I'm like, this is unbelievable. Anyway, off-season started. Bengals going to Vegas next year. We're going to win this damn thing despite what the NFL wants. We are going to kick everybody's ass next year. We're going to go out there and we're going to do what I thought we were going to do this year. We're going to start 9-0. We're going to win this damn thing. I can't wait to get it started. Monday, I have Parker Blake on, which is a great dude for offensive line talk because I think we need a right tackle. I'm hoping we'll draft one or Michael Mayer in the draft if they're there. Either way, it's going to be a lot of fun. I've literally done a show every day this week. I'm just a podcast slut. Anyway, guys, appreciate you. And remember, that's just sports, baby. See ya. Wait, I'm trying to. See ya.
In the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, day we ignite in Cincinnati, we gon' rise in the jungle, we unite in dripping orange and black and white. Day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Wake up the beast, every day is a feast. Time to bust it off the leash. In the jungle, dripping heat. Tigers strike the city streets. East side, stand up. West side, stand up. If you reppin', who that? Time to put your hands up. Bingo stripes, we in it. New day, new age, yeah, we get it. Cincinnati, jungle fitted. Blue day in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earn our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle dripping. Nasty, natty, yeah, we lit it. Lit the crowd, get the city loud. Yeah, we feasting now. Fit the pounds, make the city howl. Now we beastin' now. Thunder through the tunnel from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes be tatted on the jungle when we flex that who they muscle on them. Stripes, Cincinnati, we gon' rise in the jungle, we unite in dripping orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Stripes. Now who got 'em, who rockin' on? Stripes. Now who